I'm Joy Chen. I am a keynote speaker on global leadership, innovation, and collaboration. I am in Las Vegas Convention Center at SHRM with 25,000 HR professionals in person, 3,000 online. In a few minutes, I will be on stage helping the world's HR professionals build more effective global leaders. Let's go. For 7 years, I worked as an executive search consultant for CEOs and board members of Fortune 500 companies. I saw firsthand the challenges and opportunities confronting those companies and executives. So now I've combined all of those learnings with the latest in organizational psychology into programs that enable your people to be more effective leaders. We each see the world through cultural goggles, which have been passed down to us and which shape how we see the world and how we behave. These goggles, they're hard to see because they're so natural and automatic to us that they're like water is to fish. But many of the misunderstandings at work and in life that happen when we expect other people to behave as if they're wearing our cultural goggles when they're not. So excited to be in beautiful downtown Detroit, Michigan at GM World Headquarters. I've been brought in to keynote for GM on how you can be a more effective leader to people of all backgrounds.
Joy's presentation was energizing, insightful, and really helped capture the audience.
We had record number of participation this time. Over 1,200 people joined the call.
And they said, this is going to spark more energy around belonging within GM.
I think it had a lot to do with what Joy brought to the table.
So it's events like this that can create a ripple effect that can be felt worldwide at GM and beyond. I was privileged to serve as Deputy Mayor of Los Angeles, a city of dreams where people speak 90+ languages. It was my job to connect with all of those people and give them what they need to achieve on their dreams. Since you are joining me today, I am guessing that you might be quite weird. By that, I don't mean to offend. I'm just saying you are probably from a Western-educated, industrialized, rich democracy. That is a fun acronym by Harvard anthropologist Joe Henrich, who points out that weird people who control most global institutions comprise only 12% of the world's population. And weird people are some of the most psychologically unusual people on Earth. So why are there weird and non-weird cultures in the first place? After spreading out from Africa, humans settled different regions of the world and over time developed civilizations, each with unique norms and behaviors to solve the problems they faced in their environments. Weird cultures stretch back to ancient Greece, whose geography enabled fishing, hunting, trading, and shipping, lucrative careers which require less cooperation with others. With all this wealth and sense of personal agency, weird people evolved to be exceptionally individualistic. Weird people tend to be self-confident, seeing themselves as independent actors, heroes in their own stories. Think Homer's Odyssey and ancient Greek sculpture. So in perception, weird people tend to zero in on primary objects apart from their context. And weird thinking styles became what researchers call analytical, focusing on problem solving by breaking down big problems into parts and then solving them one at a time. Other cultures developed differently. For nearly a decade, I led a global leadership training group in Beijing. I presented to arenas of thousands and gave more intimate workshops to dozens. Through all my media channels, I empowered millions of young Chinese professionals to become more effective talents on the world stage. In my keynote presentations and workshops, I give your managers the tools they need to engage and motivate people from all backgrounds, including those from perspectives different from their own. As a child of immigrants, I know how it feels to be an outsider. After many awkward and humiliating attempts, I learned to connect. So I relate to the quiet ones on your team. And now I am here to help you grow leaders who can enable all your people to contribute to their fullest potential. Let's do this.